ain't rich yet, but life been amazing to me. And I was never known for the play with nigga. Hot box this shit with I'm blazing, nigga. Your bitch wanna come kick flavor with me. I ain't got time for the fake it with you. And I'm all out of them favor niggas. You gotta go get to the paper, nigga. But y'all still out here saving, bitch. Shit, goddamn. These niggas lame as hell. I rock with the game forever. Rock out with the thing on whoever. Shit, goddamn. These niggas lame as hell. I rock with the game forever. Rock out with the thing on whoever.
Yo, it's Jumpman T with Twisted Torch TV. I'm back again. Turn me up in your headphones. It's a movie going on, man. I moved into a different spot, so you know we back to it. Hey, training camp is approaching tomorrow. So let's go ahead and break down some knowledge for each position. You know we got to start with the head honcho, QB, number 2, Matty Ice, live and in full effect. I'm not going to lie to you, man. Matty Ice, he's been doing this thing the past couple of years, but he hasn't got the help he's needed as far as a team. It's hard for a QB after he approaches 35 to lead a team to success and putting everything on his back. It's tough. You can't do that. This year, Arthur Blank, Terry Fontenot, Arthur Smith, all are here to help Matt Ryan. With the hiring of Arthur Smith, this changes the dynamic of how Matt Ryan will call plays moving forward. It will fit his needs as a 36-year-old QB. Arthur Smith relies a lot on the run game and on 2 tight end sets. Where is Matt Ryan the best at? Throwing in between the numbers. So when you have Matt Ryan and you have a good running game, you will help the QB expand his game to a different level. In 2010, 2009, Michael Turner, 2016, 2017, Devontae Freeman, Tevin Coleman. As the list goes on, we're looking for those backs to help Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan has completed easily 65% of his passes throughout his career, but definitely exactly 65% last year. He completed 407 completions to 622 attempts. He led the league in attempts and in completions. So what does that tell me? He's doing too much. Give him a running game and a solid coordinator that knows how to run plays and scheme players open will help Matt Ryan's game. A lot of times he's dropping back. He doesn't really know where to go to because they're throwing simple routes that cornerbacks and safeties and linebackers can guess on. Arthur Smith's scheme is not simple. I can tell you that now. Matt Ryan has had the scheme in the playbook for over 5 months now. He hasn't even been talking. It seems like he's been in the dungeon with Sarah and the 2 Matty Ice twins. So I'm expecting big things from Matt Ryan this year. He already knows his contract is up. We're expecting to give him another extension next year. But it also depends on how he does this year. The fans, the fake fans, they don't want him to be here. They should have drafted a faster QB and a younger QB. We are not rebuilding, guys. Fans, we are not rebuilding. Do not worry. Matt Ryan is here to help us for 3 to 4 more years easily. If you give him the pieces, he will do that. He doesn't have his ace coon boom no more in Julio Jones. We discussed that on the channel. He is with the Tennessee Titans now. So he still has chemistry with Calvin Ridley, with Hayden Hurst, and Russell Gage. Those 3 will help Matt Ryan. And he's creating chemistry with Kyle Pitts, the wingspan god. Kyle Pitts has had the best wingspan out of receivers and tight ends in the draft in history. And he runs a 4.4. So what does that tell me about Kyle Pitts and Matt Ryan's connection? Kyle Pitts is going to be able to line up anywhere. As long as Kyle Pitts is able to adapt to Matt Ryan and how he calls his audibles and how he does his checks, this offense will continue to go as Matt Ryan goes. But let's go ahead and bring in another envelope. Can we get a consistent running game for Matt Ryan? That's the key for me. I'm not worried about Matt Ryan. I'm not worried about the receivers. I'm not worried about tight ends. Can we get a consistent running game? That's 1. 2, Can we not have the offensive line give up over 40 sacks? Throughout the years, these past 3 years, Matt Ryan has had a tough record because of, the team. The losses have shown based on how many sacks we gave up. 40 sacks in the past 3 years in our past 3 losing seasons is not good. It's not a good number. Let's be honest. So with Arthur Smith also being involved in that, he used to play offensive line. So he's going to be in the film room and studying with the offensive line and seeing what they see as far as pass protection and rushing blitzes and pickups. They will have the offensive line better as far as the pass protection. I'm telling you that now. They've invested into the line. Clearly, 2 years ago, Caleb McGuire, Chris Lindstrom. Then they got Matt Hennessy, and now they have Drew Dahlman. They're trying to add pieces. I didn't forget about you, left guard from Michigan. You're a mauler, but I want to see what you're going to do in camp. I want to see how you're going to play as far as a guard because you played tackle in college. I know you're 6'7". I know you're over 300 pounds, but we got to see how you do in camp. I'm looking forward to camp as well. AFN Twisted Torch will be there at the Mercedes-Benz on August 7th. I also will be at training camp on August 1st. You know what August 1st is? That's Twisted B Day. So you know we got to get some good film on that. I'm hoping to be able to give y'all some great content for AFN and for Twisted Torch while I'm there at the training camp. Looking forward to it. Hopefully we can get some autographs and maybe sign some stuff up. Maybe have some interviews. I don't know. But we're going to see what the future brings. That's why I won't go on my birthday. They probably can't tell me on my birthday, right? I don't think they would. Especially me being a fan for over 20-some years. So let's hope for the best as far as that. But as far as training camp, Matt Ryan, he's the main guy. We have A.J. McCarron as the second string. We know he won't get no PT. So I hope to see him in the preseason because Matt Ryan doesn't need to play the preseason. Let's be honest. Play a couple snaps. Let's see how you look at Arthur Smith's scheme. Then sit it down. We got too many games this year. Not enough breaks. Sit it down. We don't need no injuries as far as this offense concerns. We need none of that. We want y'all to come into training camp, work hard, get the playbook down so we can get to week 1 versus the Eagles. That's what I'm locked in for. Training camp, training camp, training camp. If you are excited like I am about training camp, make sure you give me a comment with Rise Up Falcons with a fireball. Rise up, rise up. We need this year to be a success. I don't even know when Matt Ryan has went 4 straight years without making the playoffs. I don't see that happening now, and I don't think he expects that. That's why he's not talking. He's letting everybody talk for him. Matt, listen to me, and listen to me clear. The real fans know who you are. We know you're a Hall of Famer. We know you got the skills to do what it do. Help this offense by making sure you call audibles when the play is needed. If you feel like Arthur Smith is being kind of stagnant with the run game or with the pass game, let's audible a little bit more. Let's keep the defense guessing. That's the best way to win, guys. Keep a defense guessing. And I know with you being the captain, with you having 12 years under your belt, with you throwing over 55,000 yards, with you being a future Hall of Famer, I need you to take this offense to the next level. As far as the red zone, Matt, I know you got the eyes. I know you see these 2 tight end sets. Use Store and Optimus Prime to the best of their abilities in the red zone. And don't forget, we got the 3rd down slot killer in Russell Gage. I want you to take advantage of all these mismatches. I want you to do kind of like 2016 when you threw the 13 different receivers. They all had touchdowns. 13 different receivers had touchdowns? Yeah, 13 different receivers had touchdowns. I need you to go with that. The thing about Julio and having that big time receiver, they request more reps. They request more receptions. Calvin Ridley just happy to ball. He's going to be a yards after the catch type player. He's going to be able to get down the field. So we don't have to worry about C. Rid. The money's on the way, C. Rid. You know what I said the other day? The money's on the way. Use these weapons to your potential, and we will be better. I guarantee you that. Good luck this season. Matt Ryan, training camp. A.J. McCarron, second string. We don't have a 3rd on there yet. Let's see what we do as far as that. But we know Matt Ryan doesn't miss games. That's clear cut. He doesn't. 3 games in his whole career. So that's rare. I'm not worried about Matt Ryan missing. I just need this offensive line to block better and the run game to get impactful. Mike Davis, Allison, Patterson, we need y'all to step up to help Matt Ryan. Matt Ryan is the dump off god if you want to throw the running backs. He's good at throwing the running backs. That angle route that Tevin Coleman and Devontae Freeman used to run, Matt Ryan was putting that thing on the money. It's darts. Easy. It's like throwing at a pin. Easy. And Matt has that. So, shouts out to y'all, Falcons fans. Rise up. Training camp is 1 day away. I'm excited. You see, I got new Falcons fitted, ready for camp. I will be there August 1st to get some merch and hopefully get some film action regarding the players. Shouts out to y'all one more time. Twisted Torch TV. I'm out. Matty Ice, it's your time, baby.